हेलो 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 हेलो। अभी परफेक्ट आ रहा है, पास रख के हेलो हेलो। अभी इतना रखूँ, हेलो हेलो हेलो। ये ठीक है ना? ठीक है, चलेगा। भाई टॉस आप कर रहे हो ना? Whatever you prefer. चालू करा क्या दादा? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're joining us on a very sunny Sunday morning, rather afternoon. It rained heavily in the morning, and now we're back into the action here at the Skuccii Presents ACL, co-sponsored by 12th Man Brewing. And with us today are two captains who are here for the toss. They want to get done with the toss because it's a very sunny morning, afternoon technically. We've got Mr. Keyur Acharya from the Park Panthers, the captain. He'll be playing for the first time. We've seen him so many times on the surface, but this is his first game at the ACL. And we've got Mr. Ankur, who has already played with the Bellissimo Blasters. And we'll be talking with Mr. Ankur here because he's already played one game. Conditions were different, times were different. The time of the day was also different. This is a very sunny afternoon over here, and of course, the conditions. Would it be a factor in today's game when the Bellissimo Blasters come out today?
Certainly, because I think the ball does move around a lot more in the evenings. Whereas today, because of the rain, I think the dampness going to be there outfield and more so on the pitch. So certainly it will be a lot of the fact it'll be a different pitch altogether to play on.
All right. We've got Mr. Keyur Acharya. He's been reading the pitch since the past 15-20 minutes and he's seen the pitch on the first 2 days and there's a lot of grass today. So Keyur bhai, big question for you. Number one is the pitch and number two is that this is your first game. This is your team's first game. You are team one out of the two teams from Lodha Park. How does it feel to start off your campaign in the Ace Championship League?
Yeah, the boys are very excited. I am excited. And it's going to be a cracker of a match. Rightly, Ankur mentioned that weather and wicket is going to be a factor. So we both desperately wanted to win the toss, and let's see destiny is going which side. But yes, boys are very excited. We have very good owners of the team, Mr. Hemal and Devang. Their family is here, our family is here. All are very much excited for this entire cricket festival. We have witnessed a great game and spirit of cricket yesterday, and we both the teams are hoping that we play in right spirit, and may the best team win.
May the best team win, but I think the first battle is the toss because as Keyur bhai rightfully said, the toss is going to be very important, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like to call the owner, Keyur bhai mentioned, Mr. Hemal, one of the owners of Team Park, along with Devang Mehta. Right. As mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, this toss ka boss is brought to you by Avenue and this is going to be a very important toss. The Bellissimo Blasters will be calling. Tails is the call. And heads it is. Big toss brought to you by Avenue and the Park Panthers have won it. There's a big smile on Keyur bhai's face because he knows that this was an important toss. Keyur bhai, what is the decision on this pitch today?
Yeah, it is. It's eyes closed. Wicket is little damp. There is a grass. It's a dead grass actually. It's not live grass. But yeah, as I mentioned, it's one part of the game that by God grace we have won the toss. We elected to field first because little dampness is there. So I feel 5-6 overs will be critical of the starting of the game. The ball will come little slow. And going ahead, I guess it is a batting paradise. So let's hope for the best.
All right, they'll be bowling first. You'll be out to bat again once more in this tournament. You did against the World Tower. Probably not the best target you could have hoped for. What is going to be the change in the plan today?
So I think, like I said, the conditions were very different back in the day. The swing was a major factor that night. The idea is to go slow and steady and then hopefully set a decent target so that the crowd can also have a good time here.
All right, no matter what happens, the crowd will definitely have a good time because we've got two excellent teams facing against each other, the Bellissimo and the Park Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the toss brought to you by Avenue and both the captains on your screen right now. You're watching Skuccii presents ACL, co-sponsored by 12th Man Brewing. We'll be right back with all the action.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to transform, to encourage conversations and an exchange of ideas. A creative space for people to meet, work and unwind. The Quorum community is redefining the status quo, bringing together the thinkers, doers and shapers of tomorrow.
Round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it. Team number 20, 7 movies and first question in the movie. Bolna again. What is the name of the Mange Mughal team? 12 20 team 12 plus 20. That's the right answer. We're going to have a Bollywood dancer right here, right now. Can we hear it out loud for team number 16? Can we hear it out loud for team number 4? Team number 4, you go back, you get a shot. Can we hear it for team number 13? Amitabh Bachchan can write equally well with both his hands. At the most, how do we all better know Dilin Nair? This was the first film released under the banner of Dharma Productions. Aaju Ban Gaya, Gentleman, Yes Boss, Fir Bhi Dil Hai, Hindustani, TV show circus have all been directed by whom? Ajit Mirza. Ajit Mirza is the correct answer. Guys.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the quiz get free drinks and exciting prizes like movie tickets and merchandise from amazing brands.
All of this for free?
Yes.
Just by answering questions?
Yes.
I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
I'm not kidding.
She's actually not kidding. Ace of Trades is India's largest quizzing company dedicated to organizing fun and entertaining corporate events for multinational companies. It's a perfect substitute for the mundane team building exercises. that we're pretty sure you're bored of by now.
The Ace of Pubs community conducts such quizzes at many pubs across the country. Ace of Trades is just the corporate vertical.
Ace of Pubs?
With over 200 quizzing events each month, Ace of Pubs has created a culture for the love of entertainment and quizzing in pubs across the country. Now imagine that in your office space. Creating the same energetic atmosphere in a corporate setting is the passion and vision behind Ace of Trades.
And this happens once a month?
In some companies, we do it every Friday because why not?
So it's about time you bid your goodbyes to those boring team building activities and get ready for some unstoppable entertainment through our quizzes. This is Ace of Trades.
Was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
super fast. And who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan, and win match tickets, cool ocean gear, and an assured free subscription to the 18 Fitness app, or even a lucky chance to meet Virat. Cheer for India with Ocean Fruit Water.
Well, here we go. Day 3 of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League. Starting off with a wide here, the Park Panthers, their first match in the tournament. The Skuccii ACL, co-sponsored by 12th Man Brewing. All this action, title sponsored by Skuccii, India's first ever luxury super clinic for skin, hair and body. And so many exciting offers to avail for everyone who's watching the ACL. They can be treated to luxury skincare clinic of international standards here in India itself. Second wide. There's a wide dot and wide again. And for all the viewers who are watching this live and who saw yesterday's game, that super exciting 200 run chase that we saw last night. Over 400 runs were scored on this pitch yesterday. rather on this ground technically, because the pitch you saw yesterday is not under use right now. This is a different pitch. We were welcomed with rains today in the morning, and the rains have made the surface a little damp. A lot of green on the pitch. It's a very grassy pitch. But as Keyur Acharya mentioned during the toss, it is dead grass. Most of it is dead grass. This should be a good surface for the team that bats in the second innings. Bellissimo Blasters, they only got 92 odd runs when they were out to bat in their last game. Three balls are up. Here we go again. Good delivery once again. Apart from those two wide balls by Harsh, everything is going in his favor. Luckily, the field is not as sunny as it was when we started off. Here comes Harsh again. Two more balls to go. Oh, lovely length by Harsh this time. So much fuller. Look at that last delivery on your screen, and now another dot ball. Last ball of the first over, 3 runs on the board. This is the Fun 88 power play. First over of the Fun 88 power play. And that's another legal ball, beating the batsman on the offside. End of the first over. Lovely line and length practiced by Harsh. Apart from a couple of extras, it's 3 for no loss at the end of the first over. Ashish Mehta, the new bowler. Trying to find the gap, but the fielding is pretty tight inside that 30-yard circle. Let's have a look at that replay. There's a little bit of a swing on that ball. It was the swing that defeated the Bellissimo Blasters last time, with Cheval from World Towers claiming the Man of the Match award, and this time a big shout by the wicket-keeper, but the umpire was not interested. A good delivery by young Ashish. Here's the replay. So close to getting the first wicket. And Keyur was excited. Still no runs of this over. It's a good start for the Park Panthers. Oh, there was a little bit of contact with the bat. But the wicketkeeper has done a good job there. The wicketkeeper captain Keyur Acharya of the Pak Panthers. He puts his body on the line over there to block that one. We saw countless boundaries behind the wickets yesterday. So many byes, so many wide balls that just raced away to the boundary line and gifted 5 runs to Venezia strikers. Ashish bowling really well over here. Look at that swing. 2 balls to go. And Ashish Mehta, what a fine start for this bowler. And Priya Jain still trying to find his footing. But the sun has been a little merciful. It's not as sunny as it was when we went out for the toss. Here comes Ashish. Dead ball once again. Beaten on the offside once again. Last ball of the over. Oh, good stop there. Fine stop inside the circle. Maiden over for Ashish Mehta. That's a phenomenal start for the Pak Panthers. A maiden over in the second over of the Fun 88 power play. 2 gone, 3 for no loss.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people.
Harsh Kishore back into the attack. He'll be facing Ranjit once again. Ranjit was unable to rotate the strike. Dot ball. He was unable to rotate the strike in that first over. Look at that good length delivery once again. And Ranjit not able to time it on the offside. And they're looking for the gap in that field. Offside probably not the best decision. There's a fielder in deep cover. And the second fielder is in deep fine leg. So these are the 2 fielders placed outside. But none of those fielders will matter because the Pak Panthers get their first prey. The first Ace Superb's wicket of this afternoon. And the Pak Panthers have struck early within the Fun 88 power play. Looks like the decision of bowling first is proving to be advantageous. And the first wicket falls. Lovely wicket over there for Harsh Kishore. And Ranjit Bajpai needs to walk out. Panthers know that they've gotten an important wicket. Look at this delivery from Harsh. This time he was bowling a little bit towards the off. And there was a big inside edge. A little unlucky for the batsman. But Ranjit has been mistiming those shots for quite some time. And this time he had to pay the iron price. Big inside edge. And the leg stump goes for a walk. Wide. It's the same story from the last over. which was bowled by Harsh Kishore. The only runs that have been scored by the Bellissimo Blasters are through extras. Blasters would want to do better as compared to their last game. Here's Amartya Avasthi on strike, the new batsman. Amartya Avasthi was one of the most influential players for Bellissimo strikers last time around. He is the only player to cross the 30-run mark in that low-scoring total of 93. There's Amartya Avasthi and Leron of the Bellissimo Blasters who carried the innings, and this is the wicket that they want. But now Priya Jain on strike. Oh, he steps out for a big hit. But Keyur Acharya, a wicketkeeper who's always ready. Look at the slips over there. They've placed 2 slips. And the batsman trying to step out, but mistimed it a little. And Keyur on the money. Well, so many awards to be celebrated, so many awards and so much success to celebrate, and all that success will be celebrated with our venue partner, Quorum. One of India's finest venues for gatherings, for networking, to just have a good evening or a good day instead, with some world-class facilities. Oh, good ball once again. Let's have a look at that replay. Harsh Kishore beating his man on the offside time and again. A fuller length delivery this time. Two more balls to go. Now Amartya Avasthi on strike. This is a big wicket that the Panthers need to hunt down. Dot after dot for Kishore. I think it's the end of the over. Or is it?
A written round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together?
Oh, that's up in the air. There's a fielder under it, and he takes it comfortably. Dhruv gets the catch. And a wicket for jersey number 10. And Panthers, they've dismissed 2 out of the first 10 of Bellissimo Blasters. Run out. And is it run out? No, says the umpire. He's got a maiden over, Hastiv Sangvi. And now he's trying to get more and more wickets. There's a big run out appeal. And somehow the Bellissimo Blasters have scrambled for a single. Hastiv Sangvi is the name of the bowler. Apologies for calling him Ashish early on because there's a slight error in the back end. And that is why his name was projected as Ashish on the score lower third. Wide ball. That's a great start for the Pak Panthers, if you ask me. In this fun 88 power play. Eight for 2. And now Amartya Avasthi on strike. Here comes Hastiv. Hastiv knows that this is the target he should be gunning for. Amartya lets that one go. Let's have a look at that ball again. Nine for 2. 2 more balls to go. Once again, they're taking full advantage of these conditions. The Pak Panthers, 2 wickets already. And Hastiv refuses to give away even a single run. And now last ball of the over. And Bellissimo Blasters are in a little bit of some trouble. Oh, finally, the Blasters find the gap. And that has been flicked away for a boundary. The first 12th man Brewing boundary. Just played it a little late and well timed into deep third man. And Amartya Avasthi gets going with his first boundary. And he is the player that the Bellissimo Blasters can rely on, as they did last time as well. 4 gone, 13 for 2.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why are they so excited? What's the hype about?
Here comes the fun part. Winners of the
Shivam Kadam is the new bowler. Shivam Kadam is one of the more dangerous bowlers from the Lodha Park Premier League. Left hand in swinger by Kadam. And Samir just preventing to swing and just blocks that one. Oh, that one's dispatched. Fine boundary. There's a loser delivery by Shivam on this occasion. That's a 12th man 4. Just whacked away. Square leg was open. He just had to swing his bat in the right direction and use his body. (17 for 2). Bellissimo Blasters. They lost a couple of wickets, but they got a couple of boundaries. And that is the thing about T20 cricket. One moment, you could be in control of the situation, and the other moment, you can completely lose control. One good over, just one good over with 15 odd runs, can help Bellissimo Blasters get back into this chase. Once again, lovely shot through the covers. Second consecutive 12th man brewing boundary. Shivam is on the receiving end of some fiery shots by Samir. You could hear the contact of the ball and the bat till here. Such a sweet connection. And such a phenomenal boundary by Samir. Is this what the Bellissimo Blasters needed? And now just a single. Well, Amartya and Samir, if they settle in a partnership, then this start that the Pak Panthers got would go down the drain. They've started beautifully. They've taken the necessary wickets. They've dismissed the opening pair. But they need to capitalize on that early start. Oh, that's into the hands of the fielder. Big wicket for Shivam Kadam. Amartya Avasthi will walk back. It's an ace of pubs wicket. We'll have a look at the replay. Shivam Kadam bowling a slower one. Amartya was completely expecting a fast delivery. He wanted to flick it off his pad. That's a huge wicket for the Panthers. Amartya Avasthi was not allowed to settle in today. And he walks back after barely scoring any runs. Just one boundary off of his bat today. Not his best day. 22 for 3 at the end of 4.5. Shivam was a little expensive, but the wickets have come in plenty. Shivam Kadam, after conceding those 2 boundaries, is not very happy. He didn't completely celebrate that wicket. Probably he wants 1 more wicket to turn that frown upside down. That's the end of the over. 5 overs gone in this Fun 88 power play. 22 for 3 at the end of 5.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
Pranay Shah in the attack now. Just 5 more balls remain in this Fun 88 power play, and 22 for 3. Joining me in the commentary box today is Vignesh Menon. Run rate of 4.26, 85 the projected score over here, Vignesh, and they've lost 3 wickets already, the Bellissimo Blasters. What do you think, how can their situation be turned around from here?
Welcoming everybody to the third game of the Skuccii presents Ace Championship League, co-sponsored by the 12th Man Brewing. We're in the last over of the Ace Fun 88 power play. This is just the start the Panthers would have wanted after winning the toss and electing to bowl first. They've got 3 wickets in the power play. And just as we say, they've got a boundary here. The first boundary of this over. And the third one for Samir. The Bellissimo Blasters desperately need a partnership if they have to put up a good total against the Panthers. Just a single there. Just to remind you guys, Leron was the one who built up a really good partnership with Amartya in the last match. Can he do the same today? Along with Samir. Samir has looked really good with 3 boundaries already. He had an off day in the last match, got out for a duck, but it looks like he's desperate to change things today. Two more balls left here in the Fun 88 power play. Slight appeal. The umpire looks disinterested. The projected score showing 93. Exactly around what they scored in the last match. But they'll definitely need a few more if they want a good total to defend. A dot ball to finish the over, and that will be the end of the Fun 88 power play. The score being 27 for 3 after 6 overs.
Growing super fast, and who can match this pace better than the greatest super fast bowler of all time? We are super excited to have him on board. Welcome Mr. Dale Steyn to Fun 88.
Hello, Fun 88 family. Cricket has always been close to my heart. The game has always kept me on the toes to win every time. Because the victory is unmatched, the rewards you get for being the best are truly amazing. And that's exactly what Fun 88 has to offer. I'm really looking forward to this partnership because it's very rare to find someone as sporting and fun as me. Way to go, Fun 88.
In the morning we experienced a bit of showers there. We will hope that the rain remains away from this game so that we get to enjoy a full 20 over match. Shivam Kadam back into the attack. Got a wicket off his very first over. He gave away 2 boundaries, but he also got the wicket. And he's brilliantly hit it. There's no... It goes straight into the hands of the fielder though. Good field setting. Giving a deep fine leg. The Panthers will definitely be happy with the power play. After electing to bowl first, they've got 3 early wickets. They just need to capitalize on it and continue with the same momentum. Meanwhile, for the Blasters, they'll not mind a few dot balls here and there. What is important is for them to build a partnership. They obviously don't want to repeat what happened in the last game. They look to get to a defendable total. Tight bowling here from Shivam, giving no room to the batsman. Even on a sunny Sunday afternoon, the fans have made their way to support for their players. Good shot. He's running away for a boundary. Another 12th man brewing boundary here. And the first one for Leron of this match. He was in his slot and he smashed it down the ground. There was no way the fielder was getting it. Right under his bat. And he knows how to smash that one. Ah, massive appeal and he's gone. And that will be the end of Leron. He cannot replicate what he did in the last match. Was completely beaten. And that will be another ace of pub wicket for the Panthers. Shivam Kadam getting his 2nd wicket. This is turning out to be a beautiful spell from Shivam Kadam. Can only sense trouble for the Bellissimo Blasters. Can they even get to 90? What they got in the last match? What a beautiful in-swinger. He was completely beaten. The Panthers are all over Blasters currently. New man onto the crease is Gautam. They need at least one batter to provide some support to Samir. Samir has looked really good today. Scored 15 of 10. The problem is that he's not got any support from the other end. Shivam Kadam went for some runs in the first over he bowled. But he's got 2 wickets now to his name. And another one! Another bowled! And another ace of pop wicket for the Panthers. Shivam Kadam is all over the Blasters currently. Looks like a replica of the last wicket. Another in-swinger, and the batsman is completely deceived by it. And Gotham departs without troubling the scorers. 32 for 5 after the end of 7th over. The Bellissimo Blasters in deep trouble. New batsman onto the crease. Kshitij Agarwal. I kind of feel sad for Samir. He's running out of partners. He's hold on to one end. All he needs is someone to give him some support from the other. Spin being introduced now by the Panthers. (32 for 5). The Bellissimo Blasters desperately need a partnership. Straight to the long off for a single. Left hand batter Kshitij Agarwal on the crease now. Some field change being made by Captain Keur. Good ball. The slip won't be able to handle it. Be a single again. Current run rate 4.53. Looks like the Bellissimo Blasters are just looking for singles and doubles here. They're not taking any risks. And it looks like an ideal plan. They've already lost 5. They don't want to lose another wicket here. Another single. Good running between the wickets here by Kshitij and Samir. A chance of a run out. And he's out. Another one goes. Bellissimo Blasters are 6 down. It looks like the commentator's curse has struck. Just when I said that they were good between the wickets. A run out. Just at the same time. Six down for 36 at the end of 8 overs. He was well out of his crease. Good work by the wicketkeeper to get him out. Change of pads for Samir. But will it be a change of fortunes for Bellissimo Blasters? Looking at the score currently, it looks like not even 50. Ankur Luna is a new man onto the crease. Can he provide some resistance to this batting of Bellissimo Blasters? They at least need a 3-figure mark for something for their bowlers to defend. And currently it doesn't look like they'll get to one. Shivam Kadam is back into the attack. He's already got 3. He'll be looking for a fifer. Oh, that should be 5 wides. It's running away. And a 12th man brewing boundary for the Bellissimo Blasters. Could have been caught by the wicketkeeper, but he misses it. There was no fielder down there, and it runs away for a boundary. Shivam Kadam looks a bit disappointed by that. Can he strike back with a wicket here. He's been their best bowler. Good shot down the ground. 4 more for the Bellissimo Blasters. And another 12th man brewing boundary. Came down the ground and he's hit it in the gap. There's no fielder over there. Samir, he's a lone warrior for the Bellissimo Blasters in this innings. Not the ideal start Shivam Kadam would have wanted to his over. How does he get back things here? Another wide being signalled by the umpire. After giving away a boundary of the first ball, some good glove work by Captain K. Uracharya this time. He was very influential in getting that run out too in the last over. Shivam Kadam to Samir. Another wide. They look for a single. A bit of comedy of errors here. The ball was not in his hand. That's what you say. Spirit of cricket. Some good spirit of cricket by both the teams here. The ball was nowhere in the picture there. Smart work by the keeper. Already 3 wides of this over. Shivam Kadam has to get back to groove. Bowled 2 really good overs at the start. This one has not panned out the way he would have planned. And what was that? Is it running away for a boundary? Yes, it is. Another 12th man bowling boundary for Samir. This has been a very off over by Shivam Kadam. The captain having a word with him. There was no fielder over there. And it runs away for a boundary. 5th boundary for Samir. And that will be 50 for the Bellissimo Blasters. They've taken their time, but they've finally got to it. Four more balls remaining of this over by Shivam Kadam. He's already given up more than 10 runs. Down the leg side, in the same area again. Can the fielder get it? Oh, that is some brilliant field work. They've stopped the boundary. It will be just 2 runs. Kudos to the fielders there. At one stage it did look like it was running away for a boundary. But they've managed to keep it down to just 2 runs. Samir is looking in some good groove. He has to bat till the last over if the Bellissimo Blasters have to get to a respectable total. The run rate finally touching 6 now. The projected score 125. But with just 4 wickets in hand, can they get to it? That's the question. Another one in the gap. Samir, they look for a second run there. And they will get it. Good running between the wickets here by Samir and Ankur Luna. This has been a very expensive over by Shivam Kadam. He's gone for almost 20 runs. And there's still a ball left with Samir on strike. It's such an expensive over. It will be interesting to see if the captain gives the ball to Shivam again in the next over. That will be right into the hands of the fielder for a single. Samir making sure he keeps the strike for the next over. The score after 9 overs is 60 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Have you tried this amazing new lychee flavor from Ocean Fruit Water? It's super refreshing and full of prizes. Just hydrate, scan, and win match tickets, cool ocean gear, and an assured free subscription to the 1-8 Fitness app, or even a lucky chance to meet Virat.
There's one more ball to go apparently. Big shout by Kadam and the finger goes up. No celebrations by Shivam Kadam. That's his 4th wicket. But I think he's a little disappointed because his last over was a little expensive. But I think it's worth it. If you're bowling expensive overs and you're getting wickets, it's an ace of pubs wicket. That's a plump LBW. Big appeals from the wicketkeeper and the bowler. 9 gone, 59 for 6. Or is it 59 for 7? I think it is. Nine overs gone, 56 for 7. Oh, lovely shot. Well, where did that come from, Anuj Kapoor? A 12th man brewing sixer. The first maximum of the afternoon. Bowled him on the leg side. Oh, that was Samir who hit the shot. And now Samir swings and misses. The ball racing towards the boundary, but slows down near the outfield. A couple of runs. And Samir is back on strike. Well, Samir is literally carrying the innings for the Bellissimo Blasters. Out of the 64 runs scored, 36 have been scored by Samir. But he needs a Pat Cummins to his Maxwell. He needs someone to be on the other end and prevent their wicket from being lost, because Anuj Kapoor now is a lower order batsman. He needs to play very tactically. Can Zubair Botwala get a wicket? Zubair knows that it's a very important wicket ahead of him. Because if you cannot dismiss the best batsman, dismiss all the others. No last man standing in this game of cricket. Either they dismiss Samir or they prevent him from getting back on strike. .65 for 7. Last ball of the over now for Zubair. That should be wide. Oh, good delivery. That's just over the stumps. 10 gone. Halfway down the first innings. It's 66 for 7.
Hello Lodapak. Hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy your cricket. Thanks a lot.
Welcoming everybody again to the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League, co-sponsored by 12th Man Brewing. At the halfway mark, Bellissimo Blasters are struggling at 66 for 7. It's been a one-man show for them till now. Samir scoring 37 of 22 deliveries. Unfortunately, he's got no support from the other end. New bowler into the attack, Rahul Jha. The Panthers will look to finish and wrap this up early. They also need to keep an eye on that net run rate. If they chase it down early, It will be a huge boost to their net run rate. What's the chat between the captain and Gaurav here? I beg your pardon, Rahul. On strike, new man Anuj Kapoor. Cheeky single there. Oh, a big appeal here. And the umpire has signalled it as out. Another run out for the Bellissimo Blasters. And it's an ace of pub wicket here. Just have a look at the replay. He tried his best. And it looks like he was well short of his ground. A big wicket here for the Panthers. They've got the big man out, Samir, who was looking really good. Unfortunately, he'll be out. Samir, he'll walk off to a huge round of applause for his effort here. He gave it all, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. The Bellissimo Blasters now 67 for 8. This is just a matter of time before the Panthers wrap this innings up. New man onto the crease, Pulkit Sanganeria. Some confusion here as to who needs to go out to bat. Umpire having a chat with one of the Bellissimo Blasters player here. I think the discussion was about was Samir run out or not. But as we say, the umpire's decision has to be the final decision. You cannot argue on that. Some argument going out here between the umpire and Samir. Sorry to say, Samir has to agree to what the final decision of the umpire is. There's no two-way about it. We have a delay in the play now. There's still some chatter going around regarding that run out. So after a halt in the play, we are back. Just to remind you guys, Bellissimo Blasters 67 for 8. We're in the 11th over. The projected score does show 125. But I doubt they'll get to that. With just 2 wickets in hand. Single. The new man onto the crease, Pulkit Sanganeria. He's got off the mark of his second ball. Goes for the big one, and another wicket here for the Panthers. Wickets tumbling one after the other. Bellissimo Blasters 9 down, and another ace of pubs wicket here. Just have a look at the replay. Pitched right in front of the stumps, and it looked quite a plump of a wicket. No hesitation in giving it out. Last man in for the Bellissimo Blasters, Sarthak Shah. Can they pull off something here? Currently, I doubt that the Panthers will even take 5 to 6 overs to chase this down. Rahul Jha getting his first wicket. It's been a nightmare out there for the Bellissimo Blasters. We thought 92 was a low score from them in the last match. Well, even that looks difficult in this game from them. .68 for 9 after 10.5 overs. Can Rahul Jha wrap up the innings on this ball itself? And that will be the end of the innings of Bellissimo Blasters. 68 is all what they'll be able to get after being put into bat by the Panthers.
We'll talk about that, Vignesh. It's game, set and match. The Park Panthers with Rahul Jha knocking off the middle stump in that last ball. It's just the 11th over, but it has sadly proven to be the last ball of the Bellissimo Blasters innings. They've been brought to a full halt at just 68. The Park Panthers have been lethal, and they've proven to be the predators that they're named after. The Park Panthers with 10 ace of pubs wicket to bowl out the Bellissimo Blasters. And the team that won the toss and elected to bowl first have done a phenomenal job here at the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League, co-sponsored by 12th Man Brewing. Join us shortly after the break. Enjoy some food here at the stadium, brought to you by Sage Cafe Kitchen. And that is all we have from the first inning. 68 for 10, 69 needed in 20 overs.
Hi, this is Devang. I'm from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the second innings of the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League, co-sponsored by the 12th Man Brewing. Just to remind you guys, the Bellissimo Blasters could only get 68 after being put into bat by the Pak Panthers. The opening batters for Pak Panthers are Pranay Chaudhary and Captain Keur. They look to chase this down as early as possible, as it also gives them a chance to boost their net run rate. In a tournament like these, the net run rate is something which gets very important going down in the latter half of the tournament. Good shot, it's in the gap for first boundary of this innings, and that will be the first 12th Man Brewing boundary of this innings by the Pak Panthers. It looks like they're in a hurry to chase this down. He was in the slot and he smashed it away for a boundary. You can hear the cheers from the dugout for the Pak Panthers. I absolutely love the enthusiasm the kids have in them. Pranay Chaudhary getting off the mark with a boundary. Good ball, but that's dispatched There will be a fielder over there. And he'll get just a single. On strike now is Captain Keur. He had a good day on the field with the gloves. Can he do the same with the bat now in this innings? Some discussions regarding the field placement being made here by the Bellissimo Panthers. I beg your pardon, Bellissimo Blasters. Where does Ankur Luna go from here? He's conceded a boundary in the very first over. Can the Bellissimo Blasters put up a comeback? I know it's difficult. They don't have enough runs on the board. But cricket is a funny game. You can never write anyone off. All they need is a few wickets. A few good early wickets and the Bellissimo Blasters will be right in the game. As far as the batting was concerned, it was only Samir who contributed with the bat for the Bellissimo Blasters. In fact, he was the only guy who got into double digits for the Blasters. It was a good 38 of 23 deliveries, 5 fours, and he also hit the only maximum of the innings for the Bellissimo Blasters. Just a look here, the replay of the last ball. Some good work by the keeper here. Was there a chance of a catch there? Not very sure about the edge. That's definitely some good glove work by the keeper. Good dive on his right, on the opposite side, and he manages to save 4 runs. Into the attack is Leron. To Captain Keur. What is the plan here for the Bellissimo Blasters? How do they get those wickets? If they want to have any chance of winning this game, wickets are the key. Goes for the big one but misses it completely. Needs to calm down a bit. It's not a big total. They're chasing a very low total. Few odd dot balls here and there won't be much harmful for the Park Panthers. Refuses for the single there. Just to remind you guys, we have another game coming up after this. A blockbuster game between the Crescent Bay Slackers and the Park Indians. A big appeal, and the umpire has given it out, and that will be the end of Keur. We'll just have a look at the replay here. He went for the big one, misses it completely, and that is some top stuff by the wicket keeper. He was way out of his ground, and that is the first ace of pub's wicket for the Bellissimo Blasters. KO departs without troubling the scorers. This is just the start. The Blasters would have wanted, and they have got the wicket they were looking for. Leron couldn't contribute much with the bat, but he's making sure that he does something with the ball here and keeps the Blasters in this game. New man onto the crease, Manoj. Park Panthers don't need to still push that panic button. They know that the target is less. All they need is a one good over, and that should be enough to put them on the driver's seat for this win. Some chat going on here between Manoj and Pranay. This is a good start for the Bellissimo Blasters. An early wicket was important, and they have got that early wicket. And what better than getting the wicket of the captain? Oh, that was wide. And it's running away for a single. There's a third man there. That will be wide and a single. You can listen to the constant Panthers chat from the dugout. Enthusiastic Panthers fan. They deserve some credit too for constantly keeping the morale up of the players on the pitch. Another wide being signalled by the umpire. The Bellissimo Blasters think tank have to think about what's going wrong with their batting. It is a matter of concern. They've been unable to score more than 100 in both their games. Dismissed for 92 in the last game, 68 here in this game. A good shot, and that races away for the boundary. Top stuff there. And we have the first 12th man brewing boundary of the match. Bit short, and he pulls it away towards the short boundary for a 4. Making use of the gap. He knows there's no fielder over there, and he makes the best use of it. Oh, there's some misfield over there. That will be 2 more. Was that a single? It was just a single. New man Manoj set to face the first ball. End of the second over. The score being 14 at the loss of 1 wicket. Third over of the Fun 88 power play. Park Panthers currently look in the driver's seat to seal the win in this match against Bellissimo Blasters. Good bowling here from Ankur Lona. And top stuff by the keeper as well. Really good ball. Just missing the off stump. A centimeter here and there. And his off stump could have been gone. They need to keep this bowling going. There's a wicket coming soon if they keep this same line and length. A wide signal by the umpire. The extras, they have to make sure to keep the extras under the control. They've already given away 5 wides. When you're defending a low total, extras is the last thing you want to give away to the batting team. Good bowling here from Ankur Luna. It's not giving any room to the batsman. Making sure that he's struggling to get those singles. .54 more required for the Park Panthers. They've lost a wicket, but they're still in the driver's seat in this game. Another very good ball here. This is some top quality stuff from the captain Ankur Luna. Pranay Chaudhary clearly struggling against the bowling of Ankur. Two more balls left in the over. Can he strike back with a wicket? He's bowled some really good deliveries. All he needs now is a wicket. And he's put it away, but that will be just a single. One ball left in the over. Ankur Luna to Manoj. He's just faced a ball till now. Yet to get off the mark. Goes for the big one, and he swept it away for a boundary. Another 12th man brewing boundary of the match, and the first one for Manoj. That will be end of the third over. The score after 3 overs is 20 for the loss of 1 wicket.
We've created the ultimate third space, a members club for the global citizen. Rooted in community, culture and curiosity, fostering a collective of like-minded people. Each part of every club is built with intent. It is designed to...
Alright, back into the action here. The Fun 88 power play continues, and Pranay Chaudhary's chase for boundaries continues. Another 12th man brewing boundary. Park Panthers are enjoying this evening. Just whacked away in deep mid-wicket. There's a fielder chasing it. He just couldn't stop it. 45 runs, that's all they need. And they've got all the time in the world to chase it down. We could hear the rumbling of thunder. So rains are surely on their way. But the Park Panthers will be looking to at least complete 5 overs. Because once they complete 5 overs, DLS can rescue them if it were to rain. Now Pranay Chaudhary on strike. Here he comes. Liron and wide. No extras beyond that. Just one run. Just one. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the first ever Ace Championship League, which is brought to you by Skuccii, our title sponsor. And it's co-sponsored by 12th Man Brewing. It's obviously turning out to be quite the eventful cricket tournament. And we're witnessing some top drawer cricketing action. All thanks to all the teams involved. 10 teams in our maiden season itself at the Ace Championship League. Here we go again. Liron marking his run up. And he's conceded a boundary, he's conceded a wide. Not the ideal start for a bowler defending such a low total. Manoj Dhanwani on strike, and Manoj Dhanwani lets that one go down the leg side. And they'll run away to the boundary. 5 runs gifted. And Manoj Dhanwani just had to watch it. Look at that. Look at Manoj and his judgment. He knew it was a wide. He just looks at it and says bye-bye. And 5 runs awarded. Bellissimo Blasters are trying their level best to make this match count, to put up a fight. Wide again. That is the 3rd wide. And looks like Liron is having a lot of trouble bowling the right line. Wide again. Unbelievable. Well, the Park Panthers pavilion is surely having a great time over here. .36 needed now. Oh, bowled him! After bowling so many wides, Liron strikes with a lovely wicket. And Manoj Dhanwani walks back. Let's have a look at that delivery again. He's been bowling wide deliveries, but look at that Yorker ball to dismiss Manoj. And Liron with a little bit of taunting there. He might not be in the position to do that, but everything in the spirit of the game, of course. They're having a good time.
a written round. For every correct answer, you get a +10. What does IFR stand for? Sanjay Dutt, Akshay Khanna, Sushmita Sen, Paresh Rawal. Okay, the first question of the night, of the second round. In how many movies has Kajol starred opposite Shah Rukh, and which was their first movie together? 2 out of 4 correct. No one gets it.
Leron striking with his second ace of pup wicket of the match. Well, the new man onto the crease now is Dian Kubadia. All the Panthers need now is 36 runs of 99 deliveries with 8 wickets in hand. Nothing to panic here for the Pak Panthers. Poor stuff by the keeper. They'll get a run. That will be signalled as byes by the umpire. The Blasters trying their best to get back into the match, but still a long way. They've only got 2 wickets till now, and the target mere 34 runs away. Let on to Dian again. Swing and a miss. And that will be the end of the over. The score being 33 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Everything all right?
I had an interview, but I guess this is the wrong address.
Oh no, you're at the right address. Please come with me. Since it's a Friday, the team is just warming up.
Warming up? For what?
For the quiz. We are second on the leaderboard. We need to catch up.
What leaderboard?
The Ace of Trades quiz leaderboard with scores of different companies.
Oh, but why?
We can hear some thunderstorms going on now. I just hope that the rain stays away from the match. We have another game coming up after this. Just to remind you guys, we are in the 5th over of the Fun 88 power play. Good bowling here by Ankur Luna. Talking about the rain, I just hope it stays away from this match as well as the game after this. There are slight showers early in the morning, but we've been lucky enough to witness a match without any interruptions today. In the air, but it falls short of the fielder. That will be just a single. Pak Panthers just 33 runs away now from a victory. Can the Blasters get a wicket and make a comeback in this game? It's not impossible. We saw last night how the Venezia strikers came back into the game. They almost chased that 217 run massive total. Can the Blasters do something similar today? Another swing and another miss. We have to appreciate the bowling by Ankur Luna. All he needs here is a wicket. That top stuff of bowling deserves a wicket. Two and a half over bowled by him, and he's given away only 13 runs at an economy of 4.88. Right into the hands of the fielder. Keeping the pressure, Blasters. They're not letting the Park Panthers get those easy singles. Last ball before the end of the 5th over. Still have another over of power play left after this. Oh, a misfield, and that's running away for a boundary. Actually, no. They only get 2 runs out of it. And that will be the end of the 5th over. The Park Panthers, 38 for the loss of 2 wickets.
38 for 2. Oh, that's up in the air. But there's no one in that vicinity. It's the 188 power play. And a 12th man brewing boundary for Dian Kubadia. Well, he's always been a pioneer of these clean cricketing shots. And that is a very well timed, beautiful looking. It's a gorgeous lofted cover drive. Look at that. Always makes it look so easy, Dian. He knows there's no fielder there. But now they've placed the man in deep covers. And Dian just looking around. And understanding his field. And now he goes straight down. There's no one there. That's another boundary. 2 consecutive boundaries for Dian Kubadia. Taking full advantage of the power play and the field restrictions. Look at that. Lovely shot. Lofted off drive. And that goes for the second consecutive 12th man boundary. And the crowd here is loving it. Kubadia with 9 runs in 7. 46 for 2. 23 needed in 88. Should be easy pickings from here for the Park Panthers. They'll be gunning to wrap this match up as soon as possible, hopefully before the rains. Oh wow, oh wow! Flicked off the pad in deep mid wicket. That is sensational from Dian Kubadia. Remember, he scored a century on the same ground during the LPPL. And Dian Kubadia continues to show his expertise in batting. A beautiful leg glance. $50 comes up for the Park Panthers. And finally a dot ball. 3 consecutive boundaries, and this dot ball ends that streak, but the damage has been done. Only 19 needed in 86. The only thing that can rescue the Bellissimo Blasters are wickets. Well, the last time Bellissimo Blasters were playing against the World Tower Vikings, they got to bowl only 10 overs in the second innings. Looks like the situation could be repeated here. We might not even need 10 overs to conclude this match. The way Kubadia and Pranay are batting. And Pranay Chaudhary now on strike. Last ball of the over. Look at that required run rate. It's just 1 now. Pranay wants a single. Kubadia did not leave his crease. That should be a dot ball to wrap up that over. That is the end of the Fun 88 power play. 6 overs gone. 51 for 2.
All I ever wanted was place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude, laughter. Home becomes what we make it. A gourmet bakery, a warm hug, a ballroom for dancing. And so this is our story. This is our home. Thank you, Kier Associated, for listening to our needs and finding everyone in our family a perfect home.
The end of the Fun 88 power play. The score for the Panthers is 51 for 2. They are just 18 short of a victory now. They look to wrap this up as early as possible. Last over was a bit expensive. Dian hitting 3 consecutive boundaries to Leron. Can we see some more 12th man brewing boundaries in this over? And it's in the gap for another boundary. And another 12th man brewing boundary of the match. The Park Panthers are in a hurry to finish this up. On the leg side, and he sweeps it brilliantly. It's into the gap for a boundary. Just 14 more needed now for the Park Panthers. There's no deep fine leg. He had no chance to get to the ball. Another chance. And it's running away for another boundary. Another 12th man brewing boundary of the match. Two beautiful sweep shots. And 2 beautiful boundaries is what we've seen in this over. Dian Kubadia, 3 boundaries in the last over. He's hit 2 in this one. And he goes for another one. And he will get another 12th man brewing boundary of the match. That's the 6th boundary for Dian. It was in his slot and he's pulled it into the gap for a 4. The Park Panthers just 1 hit away from a victory. Can they finish it off in this over? Is steps out. And that will be the 4th boundary of this over. Dian Kubadia is showing us a batting masterclass. 4 consecutive 12th man boundary of the match. Just 2 more needed. Can he finish it off with a boundary or a 6? Dian Kubadia, here we go again. Just a single. The Park Panthers just 1 run away from a victory now. Could this be the last ball of the match? Yes, it is. A single, and that will seal the victory for Park Panthers. They have outclassed the Bellissimo Blasters in this match in all 3 departments. A target of 69. We all knew that wasn't enough. And they've chased it down in under 7 overs to wrap this win. The Bellissimo Blasters, they need to huddle up and think what is going wrong for them in this tournament. The 2nd consecutive loss, and for the 2nd time, the chase has been done under 10 overs against them.
Well, Vignesh, what a game we've witnessed over here for the Park Panthers. They have surely outclassed their opponents today. And Lodha Park, with their first team registering their first victory in the Skuccii ACL. Join us shortly for the next match. Firstly, for the presentation of this match. The next match against between Crescent Bay and the other team of Lodha Park, the Lodha Park Indians, will go up against Crescent Bay Slackers. As of now, it's game, set and match, and a dominating victory for the Park Panthers as they win this match by a great margin, and they've wrapped it up in style with a lot of time and a lot of overs to spare.
All I ever wanted was a place for my family. A sliver of space in this busy world where my family can find joy, solitude,
Rapak. Hi, this is Devang. I am from Bucket and Roll. We are into painting contracts. We wish to paint your house and make your life colorful. Paint what you love and love what you paint. We are into the trade of paints since almost like 97 years. We'll be completing 100 years of paint trade soon. Wish you all the best and enjoy our cricket. Thanks a lot.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation of the third game here at the Skuccii Presents Ace Championship League. First of all, a brilliant effort by the Bellissimo Blasters today. So a big round of applause for them. A good fight. But the team that have won their first game in this campaign is Team Park Panthers. A very good dominating victory by the Park Panthers today. So congratulations to the Park Panthers, and it's time for the presentation ceremony with so many awards to celebrate. We start off with the SM Studio Stylish Player Award, and for so many stylish boundaries and a very stylish innings, the award goes to Samir from the Bellissimo Blasters. A brilliant effort by Sam. And now we move on to the SM Studio's safest hands. And the safest hands for a brilliant catch goes to Dhruv Mehta. Right. With every season, the rate of the Pepsi keeps increasing. I'm just saying. Pepsi 100 rupees ka ho gaya abhi. All right. The next one is the Keyur Associates Turning Point Award. And the biggest turning point today to wrap up the innings under 70 runs was the over bowled by Rahul Jha from Park Panthers. The Keyur Associates Turning Point Award to Rahul. Alright, moving on, the next award is the Prachi Diamond Shot of the Match, and the shot of the match without any doubt goes to the very beautiful shot played by Dian. Up next we have the Just Baked Best Fielder Award, and the best fielder of the day is Shivam from Park Panthers. Right, congratulations to Shivam. Up next we have the Avenue Fastest 30, and you can see the Fastest 30 on the board over there. It is Dian once again, who is the Avenue Fastest 30. Up next we have the 12th Man Brewing Award for the maximum boundaries. And the maximum boundaries, he'll have to come back again with 7 boundaries. It is Dian. Alright, the next award is the Just Baked Thriller Over, and the Thriller Over was the 7th over for 2 wickets by Shivam.
ये क्या है? ये ख्वाहिश को और ये धृति.
Alright, our next award is the Skuccii Super Clinic Most Distracting Fan Award. Skuccii Super Clinic, of course, the title sponsor of the first ever ACL, providing luxury skincare routines here in the city of Mumbai. You don't have to travel further anymore. And now, the Skuccii Super Clinic Award for the most distracting fan of the match goes to Khwahish. Guys, she was cheering for you throughout the match. You can cheer for her now. Alright, next we have the Skuccii Super Clinic most beautiful fan of the match, and if beauty is what you seek, Skuccii Super Clinic is available right here for the same. But the most beautiful fan of the match of the evening is Peher. Right. And now it's time for the main award, the Dura Fit Mattress and Pillows Man of the Match Award. And the man of the match has to be the bowler with so many wickets and one direct hit. It is Shivam. Alright, that is all we have from the presentation ceremony. It is already drizzling. Let's hope we can get to play our next match. Join us for the next match. Thank you.